to be reviewing the Irresistible Me Diamond Flat Iron, and right off the bat, before I get into any of the specifics, I gotta tell you, this flat iron for my hair may be the best flat iron I've ever used. Ugh, it's so hard to say that because I mean, I love a ton of other flat irons, but this one, there's something about this one that makes flat ironing my hair an actual joy. So, okay, so just a little bit of the logistics. It looks like this. It's red. It has like an ergonomic design. There's like a little thumb, like, I don't know, like a thumb well. So you can put your thumb right here when you're flat ironing your hair. It also has little heat, like protectant things at the very end so that you can hold it, because usually when I'm flat ironing my hair, I like to clamp both ends, both this end and this end, just to get like an even distribution of the heat across my hair shaft. So I do really like that about it. It's a 1-inch flat iron, which I appreciate better than any other ones. I've also used 1 1/4-inch flat irons or 2-inch flat irons, but I find that the 1-inch flat irons can get right up to the scalp easier. So I do prefer 1-inch flat irons. It says Irresistible Me Diamond on the front, and the cool thing is you can actually see the diamonds infused into the ceramic tourmaline plates. So the combination of ceramic tourmaline and diamonds in the actual plate help your hair to stay shiny, frizz-free, and healthy. It helps to eliminate those negative ions that you don't want, because that causes static and it also causes frizz. So I find that this flat iron really does that very, very well. And you can kind of see how shiny my hair is. And I do use a heat protectant, because this flat iron goes all the way up to 450, and because of the texture of my hair and the thickness of my hair, I like to use 450 degrees. Now I know that that's controversial for some people. Some people are gonna say, you're frying your hair. Listen, I've been using 450 degrees on my hair for like the past 10 years, and my hair has always been healthy and shiny, and every time I go to salons they tell me that my hair is shiny and healthy. So I use 450 degrees, but it is adjustable. There are buttons on the inside here which allow you to go from like 300 all the way up to 450. 450 works perfect for me. It doesn't take a ton of passes to get my hair super straight. And the best thing about this flat iron is that once my hair is straightened, like now, it stays like this, like for days. I don't have to pass over it with a flat iron again. It's kind of the most amazing thing. So the coolest thing about this flat iron, like this was like the ultimate test for me, is I flat ironed my hair, I used it, and then I spent like 3 days on the beach over a weekend, and my hair was like perfectly straight, frizz-free. It was awesome. I didn't get into the water, but I just kind of lounged on the sand. And this is Miami, where it's super humid in the summertime, and my hair was not you know, a complete frizz ball or anything like that. It stayed straight. It's the most amazing thing. All right, so the things that I'm not a huge fan of is I find that the length of the plate isn't as long as some of my other flat irons. Like my Numi flat iron, I think the length of the plate is maybe about a ½ an inch or so longer, which when you have long hair, I just find it to be better when it's longer, but it still works. I just have to make sure, I just have to be a little bit more diligent about keeping the hair between the two plates when I'm doing my passes. So that's fine. The second thing about this flat iron, and this could be good or bad depending on what you prefer, but I find that when I use this flat iron, like so I flat ironed my hair today, when I wash my hair will not be as curly. It's gonna take me like probably like 3 or 4 washes before my curl pattern comes back. And so like I said, for some people who never wear their hair curly and only want to have straight hair, that's gonna be fantastic, because as soon as you wash it and you go to blow dry it and flat iron it again, it's gonna take less time. For someone who likes to go back and forth between wearing the hair curly and straight, it's just a little bit different because my hair doesn't curl up as much, and so I'm having to adjust how much product I put in so it's not being weighed down, so it still gets the curl. My hair is kind of more wavy now than it is curly. So that's what I found in using this flat iron, but I absolutely love it. I mean, the whole diamond thing is kind of a novel idea. I looked it up to see how many other diamond flat irons there were on the market, and there didn't seem to be a ton, so it's kind of a new technology. I assume that more hair styling, hair tool companies will start to infuse their flat irons with diamonds in the future, just because of the benefits that you can get from it. Regarding cost, this does retail for $149, which I find to be comparable to any like salon, higher end kind of flat iron out there, and there's always discount codes. Any codes I will make sure to put in the description box below so that you can get a discount on that, but I think that that is kind of an average price for it. There is a warranty. I'll put that down below as well. I think it's a 1-year warranty if I'm not mistaken, but I'll make sure to put that in the description box below as well. So I'm going to show you how, just like how I use the flat iron. You can see that on one side of my hair, it's curly. Now I do start off with blow drying my hair and getting it as straight as I possibly can with a blow dryer first, and then I go in with a flat iron. But just a few passes and you'll notice that my hair is completely straight. It's bone straight. It's very, very healthy. I love the effects, and it's super soft too. Like, it's soft to the touch, and which is great. I just love this flat iron. I love what it does for my hair. I will link everything in the description box below because I think that you guys are gonna love this product. I know that it can be a little pricey, but again, that's about average for what you would pay for a flat iron anyway, and I would highly recommend this one. Oh, another thing is that the flat iron is dual voltage, so you can take it, you can travel, which for me is very, very important because I am sometimes in Asia and then I'm sometimes here, and so I want to make sure that my flat iron can go with me, and this one can, and it's amazing. So be sure to check out the Diamond Flat Iron by Irresistible Me. Again, all the links and stuff and everything is going to be in the description box below. If you have any questions, leave those comments in the comment section, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Okay, so you'll see this little chunk of my hair right here is just blow dried and not flat ironed yet. And then I just section it off little by little, usually like 1.5 inch sections, and I will pass the flat iron down. Now, one thing about this flat iron is it's super hot, so be very, very careful. Use a comb or a tension brush or a tension comb if you'd like. I just use my fingers, and I just make sure to not burn myself. Yeah, so I'm just speeding up through this because you don't really need to see me go in slow motion, but you can see just how shiny my hair is, and I think that's the last piece. And how straight it gets from this flat iron. It's really the most amazing thing. I absolutely love it. And here is the end result. I hope you guys try out this flat iron because it's amazing. Please be sure to check the description box below. And that's all for me. Talk to you later.